From Cedar Park, Texas, live, it's Timberwolf Night in America. This is the Vype Live Network, and tonight another hour and a half of non-stop honking of the Cedar Park football. My 18th year on the broadcast, my 14th year doing that together with these particular guys. This is our third show of the season, the 157th show overall in 12-plus seasons, spread out over 14 years now and 8 venues. We started out in my living room, then to Sidelines over in Buttercup, then Mouton's, then Majori's, then Smoky Mo's for a few shows, then Santa Catarina, then Alzer's Barbecue. Now we're live from Taco Palenque, our second season here, near the corner of Cypress Creek Road and La Caline. We'll be on the air here until 8 o'clock, so come on down, join us, get some great Mexican food with me tonight. My longtime crewmates here on the Best Dang Bomber crew in broadcasting. Josh Willard will be with us, but he's running late because of a work commitment. But he'll join us a little bit going along with Joyride with us. From the Ohio University, the man who put the cocoa in Coconhour and the chief engineer of this enterprise and a good friend of Joe Burrow. Cecil drinks a Coconhour.
Hey, appreciate it, Brad. Great to be here tonight, man. Got a great group of kids with us, and can't wait to start talking to them.
Yeah, Les Clary, our quality assurance agent tonight, closely and diligently monitoring the broadcast from that super secret, high-tech, low-maintenance, ultra-modern, technically advanced, stealthily cloaked pinnacle of online broadcast technology and bulwark of artificial intelligence that is the Vype Studios, making sure we don't sound like a dragon gargling razor blades. Our guests tonight will be the running backs and their position coach, Jaime Perez. They'll be coming on at about the top of the hour or so. This year's Booster Club sponsors, of course, Taco Palenque, Move Smart Pros, Raising Cane's, Army Ant Moving, U-Pack We Plan, Leander Veterinary Clinic, Natalie's Donuts, they're just right over here to our right. Clint Horman's All City Real Estate, former offensive line coach here, now is a real estate agent. Smooth Operator RN, Strive Health Services, Tex US Realty, Bush's Chicken, Dr. Mo, and the ChiroFit Wellness Center.
I was just there today.
Cecil's a Dr. Mo customer. We're going to have him on for a halftime interview during one game this year. CPYFA, CTX Sports, Glow Gal Salon, and Sensi Independent Consultant Lindsay Bates, who's also the Booster Club's official game photographer. All right, Cedar Park Football wants to thank all these local businesses for the generosity, and you should too by partaking of their services. Here's the menu for tonight's show. Our latest state of the program, all-time one-loss record update, a look at Game 2 on the road at Vandegrift, a glance at that game's effect on our school record book, a review of other scores in coming games for other 8-5A teams. Josh has a rant tonight. Hopefully he'll be here in time for that. He also has a special Stupid Is as Stupid Does presentation. Then we'll bring on tonight's guests, the running backs. After that, our first trivia game since 2023 as the running backs will play Josh Willard, right or wrong. We'll explain how it works when we get there. And then we'll wrap it up with a brief preview of Huntsville. All right, we're going to start out with a trivia question for Cecil. What's the school record for total team offensive yardage gained in a single game, and against what team? A hint, this was going to be for Josh. Josh played in that game.
Oh, geez, that was well before my time with CP. That's a tough one, man.
Yeah, a couple years before you.
Yeah.
School record for team total offensive yardage in a single game.
I'm going to say 628, and it was against Stoney.
Yeah, it's not a bad guess. 677. You imagine getting 677 yards in a game. It was against LBJ. It was a first-round playoff game at the GUP November 11th, 2010. 566 rushing yards that night, a 111 passing, 10 touchdown drives, and a 70-20 win.
Huh, right on. I will commit that to memory.
Worth remembering, yeah. All right, now Josh is going to give the state of the program update, so I'll give it since he's gone. All-time overall record now, 227 and 95. That's pretty good. That's going 23 and 10 every 33 games. All-time district record, 123 and 41. All-time non-district record, 58 and 37. And if you count playoff games, 94 and 51. All-time home record, 106 and 35. All-time visitor record, 88 and 43. You know, we're still two games better than twice as many wins as losses when we're the visitors. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
All-time road record, which is different than visitor. It could be a neutral game, too. qualifies as being on the road. We're 120-59, so once again, a game better than winning twice as often as we lose on the road. All-time record at Old Bible Stadium, 38-20. All-time record at New Bible, 16-3. All-time record at the Gup, very impressive, 73-14. All-time record at LISD's three newest stadiums, 91-21. All-time, this is a point of pride. All-time record versus other LISD teams, 45-11. All-time record in all four LISD stadiums through the years, 123-41. All-time neutral site record, 31-15. All-time versus 6A teams, while we're a 5A team, 29-16.
Love that one.
That's
I love
almost
that one.
2 out of every 3. All-time playoff record, 45-19. 64 playoff games this program's been involved in, and it's still a young school. All-time record versus top 10 teams, 26-17. All-time record playing as the number 1 ranked team, 21-1. All-time record playing as a top 10 team, 94-17.
That's a whole lot of winning.
That is a whole lot of win. We're spoiled to it, as a matter of fact. All right, the Vandegrift post-mortem. Lost the game 35-14. Didn't much like that. I did like the first half. We really looked good in that first half. That's a defending 6A state champ. They're ranked in the top 10 this year in 6A. We're at their place. It's a rivalry game. And we were toe-to-toe with them in the first half. It was 14-14 at the break. And looking at the stats here, we had 50 more offensive yards than them. We had 4 more first downs. We had a minute and a half more time of possession. You know, we were in great shape right then.
Looking good.
But then in the second half,
third quarter
we
mainly.
didn't do much. Yeah, I think we only got like 46 yards of offense in the whole second half. And it kind of started when, well, first of all, we kicked to them and they drive the length field, get a touchdown. Whoops, we didn't hold serve. Because they kicked to us, and we had that weird fair catch weirdness where we had to start at the 3, didn't go anywhere, and punting out of our own end zone. We bet nothing really after that kind of weird fair catch. Nothing good happened for us again on either side of the ball. They had 3 touchdown drives within a span of only 6 minutes on the clock in the third quarter. It was just a punt fest at each other through the 4th, so there were no more points scored. We end up losing 35-14. We look at their offense. They didn't have anybody really run well. Justin Moore had a couple of touchdown runs, but only a 4.1 average, 15 carries, 62 yards. Sam Brown, 8 carries, 51 yards. Teodecki only kept one time for 5. He went pretty good passing percentage, though, 77.27%, 17 of 22 for 192 and 2 scores, 26-yarder and an 18-yarder, both to Brock Chilton, who had 8 catches for 104. Nobody else had any more than 34 yards catching. So it was not a great big success for them offensively, but yeah, sure is a multi-touchdown win.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you don't have that, in that sort of game. I mean, you look at that scenario with it being a rivalry game and them being a top 10 team, and they're coming home hungry off a loss from Drip on the previous week, knowing that they probably should have won that. I mean, it's a tough call going in there anyway. But the kids still had a whole lot of fight going into the end of the game, and that's evident by the way that it was a punt fest back and forth between the two teams. So. It was a tough one, but also one that, it can easily be forgotten.
One of the things I thought we did really well in the first half, too, was very physical. You guys were giving the hits out, offense and defense. You guys are running into them and running over them instead of around them. Great hits on tackles for loss.
Yeah.
I think they had 12 plays for 0 or negative yardage in the game, their offense. I mean, there's some good stuff that's going on.
Yeah, and it can look totally different. I mean, just like you said, that weird punt return they got down on the 3. We don't have that. It might look completely different. He returns that a little bit. He had some space. That's why he took off. He gets that extra yardage.
Just had a long touchdown drive the previous possession.
Right.
No chance to think they wouldn't do it again.
Right.
Yeah, but
so, just the way the ball bounces sometimes, man. Shoot, they got a really nice center over there, man. That guy stays out the game and doesn't plow the way. We got they can be totally different, but that's why we play the game, right?
Yep. All right, now look at the impact this game had on our school record book. I keep that, and And as I'm updating it takes me a couple hours to do that every Sunday. I jot down these notes and I send them all to Coach Q, and he enjoys reading to them. Sometimes enjoys them more than others. Sometimes enjoys them more than others. Probably didn't enjoy this one much. But again, we'll qualify this with this statement that we make times when we have some bad records set, and that is, only losers don't want to talk about the stuff that happens to them that's bad. A winning program like us, we stare that stuff in the face and figure it out and fix it.
Yeah.
You can't just not talk about it, family or something. So some of these things are not going to be fun to hear. Some of them will be. The first few are pretty good, actually. Cedar Park's all-time record versus Vandy is still in the green, 9 wins, 7 losses. But it's now been 8 years since we won at Monroe Stadium. Our current 4-game losing streak is tied for the second longest in school history. The longest is 5 in the middle of the 03 season. And although David Cooper's 106 yards of total offense were by far the lowest of his career, he still jumped from 15th to 11th on the program's list of career total offense, passing some huge historical names: Tyler Smith, Stephen Schaefer, Tyler Levine. He passed those guys up from 15th to 11th. Career total offense. Trey Hills, 144 yards of total offense, jumped him from 18th to 15th on that same career total offense list, passing more big names: Amir Alzer, Ethan Fry, Josh Cameron. Passed those guys up. With just 68 passing yards, Cooper fell off the very short list of Cedar Park quarterbacks who'd thrown for at least 100 yards in every career start. It's a shame you should lose that. Ryder Hernandez now the only one ever to do that, and he did it 35 times. All right, Trey Hill's 135 yards rushing are his best since rushing for 136 in the opener against Heights last year. It's the 5th best total of his career. His 117 rushing yards in the first half is the 19th best ever total for a single half in program history. 16 of the 18 better totals are by Quentin Smith. All right, now, I got to do this. I'll say, something is the 19th best, the 23rd best, and, you might be tempted, Trey, to think, well, I'm not going to be impressed with myself for 19th best. But soak this in for a minute. We've played 320 games in the school's history. So 640 halves. We're talking about 18th best rushing half here. That's an historical average of 5 rushers per half. So that's 3,200 single half of rushing individual efforts in school history. 19th out of 3,200 is pretty damn good. In fact, it's in the 0.006 percentile. So in other words, a total that happens only once every 168 games is what you did the other night. So 19th in a program like this is pretty good. All right, Hill's right now the 8th leading all-time rusher at Cedar Park. He's only 395 yards shy of jumping past 4 guys all the way to 4th all-time. All these guys are Timberwolf football royalty. Tyler Smith played at Rice, played well at Rice. Dedrick McKnight, Corey Washington played some college football. Tyler Levine, he was recently the leading rusher at SMU. But at this moment, Quentin Smith at the top still has almost exactly twice as many career rushing yards as Trey, even though he only logged the equivalent of 17 games worth of playing time. Yeah, Quentin Smith was that good. He's the all-time leading rusher at Rice. Now with 36 career touchdowns of any type, Trey Hill ties Tyler Smith and Rupert Edwards for 8th on the list of career touchdowns at Cedar Park. Similarly, 208 players through the years have scored touchdowns at Cedar Park, so 8th on that list is pretty good, puts you in the top 4 percentile. Jamal Porter had 0 catches for the first time in his career. Josh did that a few times. Oh, he's not here, I can say that, right? The team's 40 yards of total offense in the second half were the fewest since gaining only 12 in the second half against College Station in 22, and the second fewest ever. The team's 58 yards passing were the worst since that same CSTAT game and the 3rd worst in the last 12 years. The 77.3 completion rate allowed Vandy quarterback Miles Tedecki on 17 of 22 was the 5th highest ever against a Cedar Park defense. At halftime, I'd said this earlier, we had outgained them, out-first down them, and out-time of possession them in a 14-14 tie. Monroe Stadium has now become our deadliest venue. Over the years, Cedar Park football this is a cool stat. Over the years, Cedar Park football has a losing record in only 13 of the 50 stadiums in which the program has ever played. Impressively, going into last Friday night, in all of those 13, the Timberwolves were only one win away from bringing their record there to an even 500. All of them showed us only one game behind in the win-loss record until Friday night. Program's now 3-5 at Monroe, which becomes the only stadium on earth in which Cedar Park's win-loss record is behind by more than one game.
That's crazy, man.
It is crazy.
I don't like that stadium either.
We don't like working in it. It's a bad press box. Anyway, and in comparison, we've got a winning record in 37 venues, and in 24 of those, we have never lost. Never.
Outstanding.
And in 6 of them, the 50 stadiums in which we have ever played.
Yeah, man.
Are we lucky to work for this program?
Absolutely. I'm going to say we're lucky to have you, too, to record all that information.
Track all that down and dig it up. All right, other scores from District 8-5-18. I guess I need to say this week 8-5-AD1 because our opponent this week is in 8-5-AD2. Could be confusing. Lake Belton lost to McNeil 34-28. Lake Belton was picked to be a playoff team. McNeil's been a doormat for years, but they're picked
this year
for the playoffs in their district.
Yeah.
Rouse over Liberty Hill 49-43. Rouse might be good.
Yeah, they might be.
Glenn fell to Copper's Cove 35-21. Georgetown fell to Belton 34-26. I'm surprised at that one.
Yeah, that's a bit surprising. But I'm okay with it.
I am okay with it. Eastview beat Burnett, and they're 4A 42-28. Eastview can kind of seem 4A sometimes too.
Sometimes.
Chaparral beat Manor New Tech 36-14. It barely should count. We talked about this in the booth the other night. I'm not exactly sure why these technical schools, these academic schools, and people are there for the curriculum, why they even field athletic teams. Because all of them, like LASA, like Manor New Tech,
right,
they get their hat handed to them in every sport every time they go out.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a whole other topic. But kids want to play sports, man.
Yeah.
And if that's what it is, that's what it is.
I played on a losing and perennially losing high school football program. I still wanted to play.
Yeah, as did I.
And then Leander, I don't know if they even showed up, lost to Hendrickson 38-0. Oof. When is Leander going to get good again? So coupled with our loss, the district went just 3-5 last week, had an even record the week before. Our district is not as strong as some that we have been in through the years. Good for us. Scores from other teams we played: Harker Heights beat Manor 56-0.
Wow. Manor's kind of fell off a little bit recently.
Huntsville, who we played this week, beat Bryan, a 6A team, 58-0. So our 2 other non-district opponents, besides Vandy, both won last week by a combined 114-0.
Nice.
I love how we schedule tough teams in non-district.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm sorry. Did you mention Harker Heights?
Yeah.
Over Cedar Ridge?
Over Manor, 56-0.
Over Manor. Sorry.
Yeah. All right, here are the final non-district games for the other 6 8-5A teams this week. Lake Belton hosts Killeen. Rouse hosts Waco Midway Thursday night at the Gup. I might go to that one.
Go to that game. That I covered Waco Midway and Cedar Ridge.
Yeah, you did the broadcast
last Thursday.
Yeah.
Go to that game. That's gonna be a fun one.
Glenn hosts Austin Bowie at Bible. Georgetown visits Copper's Cove. Leander travels to Del Valle, and Eastview is at Belton. But I am seriously thinking I'm better than 50-50 chance at Thursday night and catch Rouse and Midway.
Yeah.
All right, now is when we're going to have Josh with his rant and a bit of stupid is as stupid does. So instead, since he's not here yet, let's go take our short break. Okay. When we return, our guests, the running backs, and their coach, Jaime Perez, stick around. You're listening to Timberwolf Night in America, live from Taco Palenque in the heart of Cedar Park, right here on the Vype Live Network.
Introducing Kyle Foppe and broker Topher Rogers, your Move Smart Pros real estate team. Kyle and Topher are Cedar Park residents and local real estate experts. Move Smart helps neighbors get the most from the sale of their home through a smooth transition and help home buyers find their next home at the right price. More than just helping you buy or sell, they help you make smart real estate decisions to achieve your short and long-term goals. Look them up online at MoveSmartPros.com.
Welcome to Taco Palenque, where the magic happens at this very moment, and especially for you. We know fresh food simply tastes better. That's why we start cooking your meal at the exact moment you place your order. For us, your order is not just another number. It's as unique and special as you are. Enjoy your meal. Taco Palenque, food in real time.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
At Raising Cane's, we focus on being the best at one thing and getting it right every time. Which is why every chicken finger meal we serve is marinated, hand-battered, cooked to order, and made just for you. Quality isn't complicated, and our menu is proof.
Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Have you noticed bad behavior has become normalized at interscholastic athletic events? Some fans seem angry. They lack civility toward one another. Some even get aggressive and unruly. Time out! What is going on? This has to stop. Let's not forget, school sports aren't just about winning. And they're definitely not an excuse to take your frustrations out on the official or the opponent. They're about teaching lessons like perseverance, respect, and empathy, so students can learn and grow as people, not just as players. We all have a role to play in setting a good example for our students and teaching them these important values. So fans, it's time to step up your game and behave positively at interscholastic athletic events in Texas.
This message presented by the UI.
Lindsay Bates has been sharing Cincy in Cedar Park for the past 19 years, connecting with so many of you and filling your lives and homes with fragrance. If it's been a while since you've used Cincy, or if this is your first time hearing about it, Lindsay is ready to help scent your home, car, office, gym bag, and more. Cincy makes it easy to fill every space with scent you'll love. Create moments, spark memories, and turn your house into a home that welcomes everyone in. Cincy with Lindsay Bates, filling homes with fragrance, memories, and Timberwolf pride. Discover your favorite fragrance today at ilovewickless.com. That's ilovewickless.com. Filling your life with fragrance, one scent at a time.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the UIL, are the 825,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Texas. And so we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible. Because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
Life moves fast, but the memories are worth keeping forever. Whether it's your high school senior getting ready to graduate or your family gathering together for the holidays, now is the perfect time to capture those moments. Lindsay Bates is one of our talented photographers who volunteers to capture the Cedar Park football team's games each week and has a blast doing it. She brings that same passion and care to every senior and family photo session. With Lindsay Bates, every session is fun, relaxed, and all about you. From stunning senior portraits to timeless family photos, you'll have images that you'll treasure for a lifetime. Book your session today, and let's create memories you'll be proud to share. Hang on your walls and pass down for generations. Text Lindsay at 512-826-5352.
welcome back. Episode 3 of Timberwolf Night in America for 2025 live from Taco Palenque here in the 613. I'm Brad Cohn. Josh Willard's missing in action. He is Cecil Kokenauer, Les Clary, our QA, here on the Vype Live Network tonight. And we've got a special announcement about next week's show. Comes during a bye week in between non-district and district play. It won't be our normal show. We'll review the Huntsville game, but we won't have any player guests, at least no current players. 2025 is the 10th anniversary of our second state championship, and we're inviting on with us players from that 2015 team in a sort of reunion show where we'll spend time tickling their memories of that glorious, undefeated 16-0 campaign of Cedar Park's best ever football team. Two of the linchpins of that team have already committed to the show. State championship game MVP quarterback Max Sexton and his most effective target, the Grim Reaper, Jack Grimm.
Jack Grimm, nice.
And we're working on Omar Alzer and both Tommy and Tyler Levine as well. Tyler just spent the last couple of seasons as the leading rusher at SMU. That year's defensive coordinator, Brent Britton, is going to join us as well.
That's going to be a fun show.
That's going to be a lot of fun. That's 1 week from tonight on Timberwolf Night in America. It'd be great for you to come on down and see these heroes in person. We're going to party like it's 1999 plus 16. All right, now another trivia question for Cecil. In keeping with the nature of our guests tonight, what's the school record for most rushing yards in a single game?
Most rushing yards in a single game?
This was probably before you were on, too. I'm hitting you with questions that you're very unlikely to get.
In a single game, most rushing yards. 475.
Well, Josh just walked in. We'll see if he's got it. Josh, put on your headset. I got a trivia question here. I just asked Cecil. We're going to ask you. Don't look over here and get the answer now. It's in keeping with the nature of our guest tonight. Bunch of running backs. What's the school record for most rushing yards in a single game? It's a game that you saw.
A game that I saw?
Yeah. I'm certain you were there.
Thomas Hutchings?
Nope.
Ooh.
Before that.
Was it when I played?
You were playing. I do not believe you were on varsity yet.
I'll take that subtle shot. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Let's go. Was it Dietrich?
It was Dietrich. You know the number?
Ooh. Give me 327.
It's close. 301.
Oh, Price is Right rules. I lose.
Yeah.
I went over.
That was against Cypress Creek, a playoff game in Houston.
Oh, the Berry Center.
Yep, at the Berry Center.
Water Pickles.
Orlando Hudson, Arizona Diamondback shortstop, and C.C. Sabathia, Yankees pitcher, were on our sideline cheering for the Timberwolves. Adam Dunn was there, the Red Slugger. They were all there because they were good friends with our quarterback.
Coach Tim Smith.
Tim Smith. He had invited them, and these guys. I'll never forget. One of Dietrich's best runs that day was about an 88-yard touchdown up the right sideline, right in front of our team, and you could see C.C. Sabathia and Adam Dunn sprinting along with him, waving towels all the way to the end zone. And oh my God, that is just really cool.
Dietrich had a way to turn the corner on those halfback sweeps. He could get his body like at a 45-degree angle, still running full speed. It was unreal.
C.C. Sabathia just got into the Hall of Fame in June. Yeah. What do you know? All right. We're about to get to these guys, but we skipped past your segment. So
let's go with the rant, because I got a good one.
Let's go with the rant. Josh has a rant for tonight.
All right, boys. I actually came prepared on this one. All right. Y'all watched Patrick Mahomes on Friday night last week? That play from Patrick Mahomes on Friday. You know what I'm talking about.
The horizontal shovel pass to the
No. I'm talking about the little scramble running out of bounds.
Oh, yeah. I got you.
That was like watching someone take a Ferrari off-road just to prove it could drive through a mud pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, it moves. But one wrong bump and the whole season's totaled.
Right.
Are you kidding me with Patrick Mahomes? Look, I love Mahomes. He's the best player in football. He's rewriting record books. He's got rings. He's got swagger. But what he did running out of bounds and trucking that defensive back, reckless. Straight reckless. Quarterbacks are supposed to get that invisible shield. You angle towards the sideline, the defenders let up, everybody moves on to the next snap. But Mahomes, he lowered the shoulder like he's trying out for fullback. And here's the problem. You just painted a bullseye on your jersey the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Defensive players live for that one shot on the quarterback, and usually the refs protect them. But when you show defenders you're not afraid to dish it out, congratulations, Patrick. You just allowed 31 teams an opportunity to take a shot at you the rest of the year. That's that get-out-of-jail-free sideline card. Gone. Burned.
Yeah.
Defensive backs, linebackers are foaming at the mouth right now saying, all right, bet. He wants contact. Let's see how he holds up. And for what? A 5-yard gain in Brazil? This wasn't the Super Bowl. This wasn't fourth down with the season on the line. This was September football. The Chiefs need Mahomes proving his toughness in January, not in September.
Yeah.
Mahomes is the heart and soul of that team. You lose him, it's over. And now every defender is thinking, next time he's in bounds, fair game. Mahomes may have won the moment, but he might have just opened the door to a season full of hits he doesn't need to be taking.
And he'll be taking them when he's wearing those woman shoulder pads that NFL quarterbacks wear.
Yeah.
It seems real similar to me as the Josh Allen fake slide.
Oh, yeah.
It just opens up like just a whole world of, you know what, I don't know if you're really going to do it or not, so I'm just going to go ahead and pop you.
Risk it.
Yeah. And I mean, he got blown up. I think it was maybe a couple years ago. I saw a clip resurface where he got blown up. They threw the flag. That's out the door now.
It's gone.
If you're in bounds, you're fair game.
And that was a rant that was spoken like a guy who's been watching this program lose great quarterbacks by running them near the goal line for the season more than once.
Oh, that's another shot, man.
Lost Brian Hogan for the season.
My
doing
QB1.
that. We
My
lost
QB1.
Max Sexton, who's going to be here next week, doing that. Lost both of those guys for the season who are the best quarterbacks around. Two of the best quarterbacks in our program's history. We lost by running them into the line on 3rd and goal from the 1 or whatever.
Brian Hogan, though, that's
what these guys are for.
We had the Oregon offense that year, so the offensive coordinator, if we clapped our hands, that means run the same play, same formation, get it going as fast as you can. Brian Hogan tears his ACL. They're clapping on the sideline. The dude is tough as nails, gets up, runs the play again, gets a touchdown.
Gets a touchdown with a torn ACL.
Yeah.
And then never plays another down.
we have Brian Hogan. We beat Lake Travis at DKR
Absolutely.
5 million.
Almost beat him with Matt Posey. All right. Now it's time to introduce our guest, or at least our first one. It's running backs coach Jaime Perez. Jaime, welcome aboard.
Well, I appreciate you guys having me, man. How y'all doing?
Glad you could come. How many years have you been with us now?
I have been at Cedar Park for 2 years now.
Just two?
Just two.
God, you've
yes,
been here
sir.
longer
Blessed
than that.
two, but two. Yes, sir.
Well, since our fan base turns over by about a quarter every year, at least our closest fan base, tell everybody how you got here, where you came from, where you went to high school, where you went to college, blah, 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 what you teach when you're teaching in school.
That's kind
All
of
that stuff.
I'll keep it short.
Okay.
From the Austin area. I'm a proud Maroon alumni.
Let's go.
Right.
Mr.
Forever.
Maroon.
From Austin High.
Loyal.
2014. From there, I took off straight to San Angelo. Started my college career and getting an education. Graduated from San Angelo. Started my football career in San Angelo at San Angelo Central. From there, COVID hit. I found my way back down to Austin. I was at the old Lanier High School for about 2 years.
I'm a grad.
There you go.
Go Vikings.
Yeah. I was there for about 2 years with Coach Anderson. Great guy. Did a lot of good things there. And then I had the opportunity to go down to Sinton, Texas, 4A powerhouse down there near Corpus. I spent 2 years there, and then I had the opportunity to come here and be the running backs coach.
And
so,
what were you coaching at Sinton, at Lanier?
I was coaching wide receivers and running backs in Sinton, and then at Lanier, I was coaching linebackers and helping with the O-line. So kind of been all over the ball, jack of all trades.
Cool. And you were running backs coach last year.
I was running backs coach last year.
So
yes,
these
sir.
guys know you and you know
Absolutely.
them.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope they do, yes, sir.
Now, are these the only running backs on the roster? Do we have some other?
Varsity running backs.
Only
yes, sir.
varsity
These are
running backs.
Yes, sir.
We only had 3 last year, I think.
Yes, sir.
And they're doing a great job. We can tell.
Because they're doing amazing. They work hard every day. They leave everything they have on the field, even at practice. And then Friday nights when the lights come on, they're different. They're different people. And it's great to see.
What do you think is the strength of your running back core?
Physicality.
I think so,
they're not
too.
scared to run.
I think so, too.
All of them. They're not scared to run. They're not scared to run through people and run through arm tackles. And, it's kind of our motto that we're just going to run through it and not let it stop us. And, that's just one thing I hang my hat on with these guys. They're physical and they're not afraid.
What is a weakness? What's something they need to work on as a team? as a unit?
I would say as a unit. I mean, I always say we can work on our vision. I mean, if you can see the full field, it makes you that much better, you know. And I'm not going to say that's our weakness right now, but I think that's something we always work on every week. You know, just trying to see the whole field and trying to see past the first and second level. And, you know, with the run game that we have, if you can see past the second level, you're golden. You can get into the secondary. It helps you out a lot.
Now, did you say what position you played at Austin High?
At Austin High, I was a big baseball player. So I played my junior year. I was a center. I got hurt, unfortunately, my senior year, so I didn't play. But I was a center in high school. Yeah,
and now you're running back.
And now I'm a running back.
You look like a running back. You don't look like a center.
I appreciate that. No, I was a bit bigger in high school. So, but yeah, I played the offensive line. I played a little bit of defense. So knowing the offense and the run game is kind of what I do.
Guess who broadcasts Austin High baseball?
I'm going to assume Mr. Josh Wheeler.
Oh, yeah.
Here. Yes,
oh, yeah. Loyal forever.
I love it.
I jumped on the bandwagon.
I haven't been back on that campus since I left in 2014.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a while.
When I was at Lanier's, when they moved from the old Austin High campus to the new one that looked like a Sears store.
Yeah.
I mean, that happened while I was there. It was kind of a big deal.
That's crazy.
So do you what was I going to ask? No, go ahead, Josh.
I got you.
Yeah, go ahead, because I forgot the question I had.
Because it seems like with the three guys that you got here with us, all versatile backs. Like you got backs that don't need to come out off the field on passing plays. Talk about the depth, the versatility of all these guys.
Oh man, it's kind of one of those deals where they can all do the same thing and they do it well. You know, when it comes to pass protection or protecting off the edge, catching a football, running a football, they do it extremely well. You know, and it's one of those things where if one comes out, it's like no one came out. You know? And that's kind of the thing we hang our hat on is like if they can do everything that everyone like they can all do, it's great. Like they just know the position, and that's one thing we study a lot is our position. So, them being versatile and being able to do everything that each one of them can do is great.
Yeah, and then I think that's something that you don't see often where the entire room comes back the next year.
It's been blessed to have these guys back for one other year. And I know Trey's a senior and he's going to graduate, but we're lucky enough to still have Lucas and Cam for the next year. And it's kind of one of those things where we're not losing. We still have a room. And that we're going to bring a lot to the table.
Yeah.
And I thought of what I was going to ask. Can you explain to us, to anybody, the nature of Mr. Maru?
That's one thing I've never been able to wrap my head around.
Me either.
I will tell you that. It's when I got there and when I transferred there in 2012. That was the first question I had was, what is
Mr. Maru?
And I had yet to receive an answer. And it's been 15 years since. So I couldn't tell you. I mean, as far as I know, it looks like a puffball.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you exactly what it is.
Big tribble.
But
Mr. Kool-Aid Man's cousin.
I will tell you this, and I know Josh is pretty familiar with it. They are very prideful of Mr. Maroon.
Oh, yeah.
They are very prideful.
Absolutely.
Being an alumni, I am too, but I still don't know what it is.
Don't know what it is. All right, thanks. Jaime Perez, running backs coach here at Cedar Park. Hand the mic to Cameron. We're going to start with Cameron, then go to Lucas, and then with Trey. Cameron is here, and he's got a little bandage on his left shoulder with an injury. Now, Cameron, because of HIPAA laws, I can't tell anybody about it. But if you want to, you can tell folks how you're injured and what your prognosis is. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Okay, not going to. But he's injured. He's missing for, 6 to 8 weeks, something like that? Put that a little closer to you.
There you go.
So 6 to 8 weeks, and you'll be back. And it's 6 to 8 weeks till you can take any contact in practice even, right?
Yeah.
Can you run or anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can still do all lower body activities and core.
How would you describe your style as a running back?
Say, see the first guy, just go to hit him. Like, honestly, just run him over.
Exciting. That's what I'd say. All of you guys are exciting runners. It's great. What do you like best about being a running back?
Being able to score touchdowns and honestly just be with my team. It's just like have so many guys protect me. Just it's a great time.
Now, do you like the occasional swing pass out of the backfield, catching it,
yes,
being a receiver?
I do like getting the ball that way too.
Cool.
I think, you were kind of thrust into a lot of action last year with Trey being down some. So talk about like the jump from last year to this year. Did the game slow down for you anymore?
Or a lot, yeah. I felt like I was kind of moving in slow motion. It felt a lot smoother.
Yeah.
Cameron, no doubt there are some pass protection packages that require running backs to do some blocking. How often do we have to do that? And how often is it that you're going out instead of staying in to protect the quarterback.
There's a few plays. Yeah.
Do you like that?
Yeah, I do like.
Especially if you get
blocking.
the block on that knocks someone on his ass, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what's your biggest moment as a Timberwolf on the field so far?
Probably last year in Glen, the 68-yard run.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sad I didn't make it a touchdown, but
yeah. Did you have a pretty good run against Heights too? Didn't you have a pretty good run against Harker Heights? Or am I remembering that?
No, I didn't play last year against Harker Heights.
I mean this year.
Oh, this year?
Maybe you didn't. I must not be remembering that right. So of you guys, the three of you, which one of you is the fastest runner?
The fastest?
Yeah.
Like, in what way?
100-yard dash.
Probably Trey.
Trey? What about the 40?
I think my start is better.
Your start is
40.
better. So the first 10 yards or so?
First 20, yeah.
First 20.
So, you play football. You're doing it all the time. Do you watch football?
I didn't grow up watching football, so
Okay.
it was not really like a normal to me, but I've started watching more like higher level.
Are there any running backs like in college or in the league that you watch and you kind of want to emulate their game?
Derrick Henry. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one. What do you play in other sports, or you just strictly football?
Yeah, I'm going to be running track, and then I also do boxing outside of school.
Oh, nice.
Boxing.
Boxing's one we haven't heard yet.
Yeah, I've heard that. How long have you been doing that?
It was on and off more in my childhood. I did it for a couple years, and then I've started to
That's why he wasn't watching football games, because he was boxing.
Yeah.
So how did football get your attention finally?
I've always, I've grown up playing football, so that's, I've played it, but, then again, I don't watch it.
Didn't watch it.
Yeah.
My brother was like that.
My sons are the same way. They love football. They love baseball, but, I cannot get them to sit down and watch a game with me.
Now, have you spent your whole life in Cedar Park, or did you come here from somewhere else?
Yeah, I've always been in
Grew
Cedar
up here?
Park. Yeah, I have some family in Jamaica on my dad's side.
Ooh.
But, yeah, other than that, I've been in Cedar Park.
Josh has some history in Jamaica.
I've done 8 years worth of mission trips there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Beautiful place.
Yeah, man.
I know you've been there. I didn't think it was 8 years worth.
Well, summers.
Oh,
8 summers.
summers.
Worth.
Okay.
I'm a Jamaican.
Okay. All right, Cameron Graham, a guy that's going to be coming back next year, and we
Yes,
are
sir.
looking forward to that. So, have you got any plans yet for post-high school? Is it too early to be thinking about that?
I've been looking at going into some type of engineering in college.
Oh.
That's my goal. Is
We
also
need
to play
that.
To play college football as well. So try to look at a school that's both good for football and good for engineering, so I can get a good degree.
All right, good for you,
All right,
Cameron
well,
Graham.
if you're ever looking for an internship, let me know, because I work for a engineering firm.
Sounds good.
There you go.
Yeah.
There
Cedar
you
Park
go.
Network, baby.
Yeah, man.
You love that.
All right, Cameron, thanks a lot. Let's hand the mic to Lucas Valoria now, another underclassman. Lucas, you're getting some carries this year. You had a lot of carries, especially in the last part of the season last year. And I think you surprised a lot of casual fans who don't hang around the team and see what you do every day in how tough you run at your size. What's your size and weight? Height and weight.
My height is 5'7", and I weigh about 190 right now.
And you are a tough little fire plug of a runner. I guess that low center of gravity thing, and it's hard for people to knock you over.
Sir. Well, I mean, sometimes I take that as an advantage. I'm a little quicker. The linebackers can't see me as well, and I use my vision as my advantage. Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about being a running back?
I would say having the ball. I like having the ball in my hands. The team relies on you to make big plays, and
Making
I like
them is
having
good.
Yeah,
That's right.
For sure.
And so kind of same question that I asked Cameron. You got a lot of playing time last year. Now coming into this year, what's been biggest, has the game gotten slower for you? What's been a transition from this year?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a learning year, because next year is going to be a big year for me and Cam.
Yeah.
And, just still watching Trey, making sure, we got his back if anything happens. And, it's definitely a learning step for us to get better for next year.
So what is that like, having Trey still in the room with you? Talk about his leadership.
Oh, yeah. Trey's he's our leader, mentor in the running back room. He's just a mentor for us to get better for next year, and he shows that on the field and off the field, in the weight room, in the film room, all the time.
I think that's something that Cedar Park culture has done a good job of establishing over a decade ago, and then continuing is, it's not a me type of locker room. It's definitely guys helping each other out, coaching each other up, and I think that's a huge part of the success of this program.
So what is your biggest moment so far being a Cedar Park football player?
I think it was the Georgetown game when both of the other two backs were out and it was just me. I love having the team rely on me there. I think I had a great game, but we didn't come out as we wanted to, but it was definitely a great game for me, and I was proud to have the team on my back.
Yeah, that was a great coming out day for you, man. Yep. That was great.
You play any other sports?
I'm doing track as well.
What event?
Season. I've been running the relays and the 4x2, 4x1, and I'm running 100 and 200.
I was a triple jumper. That's too long. I just like the approach.
So let me ask you a couple questions about your teammates.
Yes, sir.
Who's the best singer?
The
running back core.
I'm actually very happy you mentioned that.
Oh,
it's definitely me.
It's definitely you.
You're on the spot now. What you got?
Yeah, I was in choir. No, I'm not. Can't give you any of that. But,
cue something up there.
Can't give you that. But I did choir in middle school. So did Trey, but I took it a little more seriously. And it was a fun experience, and I kind of took that with me. I mean, we're in the locker room, but me and probably David are probably the best singers on the team.
Who's the best dancer?
Out of the running back room, I would say probably Trey. He probably does it the most.
Yeah, I didn't see him dance on Friday night.
I don't know how good he is, but he definitely does it the most out of us three.
So you've got another year to go too, but same question as with Cameron. Have you been thinking about post-high school, what your plans might be?
So I want to go into business or medicine, and I do want to go to a football school, so I'm looking for, Ivy League schools, big schools for my education, if I can play football as well there.
I mean, you were active over the summer doing camps.
Yes,
Which
sir.
ones did you go to?
So I went to the Northeast. I went to Yale, Columbia, Princeton, and UPenn. Those are the big schools I went to. Those are definitely the big schools I want to go to.
Yeah.
A former safety of ours, Zach Espinoza, was a team captain at Columbia for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Travis Rhyme?
Espinoza, wasn't it?
Espinoza went to Rice.
Oh, you're right. It's Rhyme.
Rhyme.
Travis Rhyme. Both of them were safeties. But, yeah, he was a team captain there for 2 or 3 years. So you got a little bit of precedent for Columbia.
And former Cedar Park player, Garrett Nichols, who's going to Brown.
Yeah.
I've taken his footsteps. I talk to him all the time because he was able to find success in the education field, but really good school for football and academics.
So what are you thinking about doing for a living?
I've been over a lot, but definitely something in medicine and business, as I was saying earlier. I don't know exactly what I want to do, but something in a successful field for sure.
Cool. All right, that's Lucas Valoria. We'll see him again.
The Valorian.
This year and next, the Valorian. Yeah. Yeah, we got a nickname. Good job, guys. And now, Trey Hill, our starting running back.
One Trey Hill.
Hey, Josh is hot with the nicknames tonight.
Yeah.
The Valorian and One Trey Hill.
He had a lot of time to think about that on the
I was
drive
coming
up
from
here.
San Antonio, man. It was brutal.
So we got to come up with one for Cameron, I guess.
That's right.
Cameron Graham Cracker Barrel.
No.
It was just hanging there.
We'll workshop that one.
Yeah.
All right, Trey, welcome aboard.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
About the third time I think you've been on with us because you were here as a sophomore as well.
Yes, sir.
A pro with these shows. And how's your season going so far? What do you think?
It was a slow start, but I feel like it's starting to pick up. I got my momentum. But yeah, yes, sir.
Talk to us about what was going so right in the first half. That you were the 18th best out of 3,200 rushing halves for a Cedar Park player all time against Vandy with 117 yards in the first half. What was going so right there for us?
Honestly, I feel like we came out. We started. I mean, we got 3 and out of the first set. Second set, I feel like we kind of found our groove. I started reading the blocks a little better, finding like the pattern in the defense, and I feel like we kind of just played as a team, and we realized that like we're in this game. You know what I mean? But yeah.
We got you right now for the season at 40 carries, 198 yards, 4.95 yard per carry, which is pretty good, and 3 touchdowns. You had a couple of touchdowns against Vandy. Describe those 2 runs and what the call was and how you took advantage of it.
So actually, I won't say the call, but like we ran the same play 3 times in a row, and it was super tiring, but we got in and we got it done. And the second,
it was tiring for them to try to stop you too.
Yes, sir. The second one was a 52-yarder, 53, I think. But yeah, it was perfectly blocked. The O-line did great. the receivers are blocking, tight end blocked perfectly, fitted well. It was just a perfect play, and that's how every play should be. But yeah.
What is your biggest moment being a Timberwolf now?
My biggest moment would probably be Vandergrift last year. I had 5 touchdowns at home, and we went to double overtime. It was a great game. It was fun.
That was a good game. How many yards did you have? I don't remember.
Total, I think it was like 191. Actually, I don't know. It was 100. It was a decent amount.
Well over 100. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
and
Yes,
5
sir.
touchdowns.
I started you on my fantasy team that week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, what classes are you taking that you're enjoying in school right now as a senior?
I'm in AP Physics right now and pre-cal. Those are like my hardest classes. The senior year kind of tapers down on like the schooling, but like I'm taking those classes to get in the Air Force Academy.
Yes,
just
good
in case.
idea.
You know what I mean? It's more of like a
lots of math and science
yes,
for the
sir.
Air Force
Yes, sir.
Academy. Yeah.
But yeah, and I mean I don't necessarily like those classes, but I like challenging myself. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean it's been pretty fun so far.
So, what are you thinking about as far as your Air Force avocation? Once you go to the academy, you come out with what, a 4 or 6 year commission as a lieutenant. What kind of job do you want to get with the Air Force for those years?
Honestly, I haven't really thought that far. I'm kind of just going just like trying to feel everything out. You know what I mean? See my options.
Sure.
But seriously, it's been like a big I'm thinking about it a lot. You know what I mean? I'm not committed yet, but I'm seriously like starting to wind down my choices, and I'm gonna have my reveal pretty soon.
Have you been there to visit?
Yes, sir.
How many times?
Once. I'm gonna take an official visit soon during the winter, but I loved it. It's beautiful.
Isn't it?
It's crazy.
I mean, it looks like something out of the year 2742.
It's crazy.
It's a beautiful place, beautiful climate, a great place to learn.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm all for you. I hope you get to the Air Force Academy.
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, we heard Lucas talk to your leadership. Talk about these two guys and what it's like having them in the running back room with you.
I love them. Everyone's character, it just makes a great room. Lucas, he's very smart. He wants to learn. He wants to get better. And it inspires me to honestly learn more. Knowing that he's coming, him and Cam are coming, and I can't get complacent or you know what I mean. It's always my right foot forward. And Cam, I mean, he's a dog. He's just a dog. I love him, and I can't wait to see what these guys do when I leave.
Yeah.
Sir.
So, who is the best liar on
Liar?
the crew? Yeah.
I don't know about liar. We don't really tell much lies.
Is that a lie?
Matter of
Is
fact,
that a lie?
maybe Coach Perez.
I got a good one. So my senior year was the year that we changed the practice to the morning.
Oh wow!
I know.
Was it great? Do you like it?
I love it.
Yeah.
Because you get it done.
Is there
get out of the heat.
You have more of a
Okay. Well, I want to know of the running back room, who's the last one ready?
Probably Cam.
I think we had a confession over here.
Yeah. Yeah, Cam.
Who's the first one out?
Coach Perez, and then Valoria, and then it's me, and then it's Cam. But yeah.
Camshaft Graham.
We'll still workshop.
We're still working on it. We're still working on it.
Brad actually gave me my nickname, the Willard of Oz.
The Willard of Oz.
Yeah.
Jaime will have to work one for you.
I don't like your nicknames.
So did you have, senior year, you had an explosive sophomore year, last year battling injury. Mm-hmm. Did you have any goals coming into this year?
Honestly, it's just the ball out. I feel like my last year got shorted. I was off to a great start, and unfortunately, God had different plans for me. But honestly, this year is all about the dog mentality. I'm just going in every game as hard as I can, and just ready for everything. Yeah.
Well, you all are doing a fantastic job for this guy, for the team, for all of us fans watching you. We really enjoy the efforts of all three of you. Anybody that gets the ball, we're oh, here he goes. It's really fun to watch you guys. I hope you're having as fun doing it as we are watching you do it.
Sir, we love it.
All right, any last questions for any of these guys before we get to the next segment?
We can go.
All right, we're going to go take a short break. And when we return, we're going to play some trivia, so stick around. You're listening to Timberwolf Night in America, live from Taco Palenque in the heart of Cedar Park, right here on the Vype Live Network.
Introducing Kyle Foppy and broker Topher Rogers, your Move Smart Pros real estate team. Kyle and Topher are Cedar Park residents and local real estate experts. Move Smart helps neighbors get the most from the sale of their home through a smooth transition and help home buyers find their next home at the right price. More than just helping you buy or sell, they help you make smart real estate decisions to achieve your short and long-term goals. Look them up online at MoveSmartPros.com.
Welcome to Taco Palenque, where the magic happens at this very moment. And especially for you. We know fresh food simply tastes better. That's why we start cooking your meal at the exact moment you place your order. For us, your order is not just another number. It's as unique and special as you are. Enjoy your meal. Taco Palenque, food in real time.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the UIL, are the 825,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Texas. And so we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible, because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
Life moves fast, but the memories are worth keeping forever. Whether it's your high school senior getting ready to graduate or your family gathering together for the holidays, now is the perfect time to capture those moments. Lindsay Bates is one of our talented photographers who volunteers to capture the Cedar Park football team's games each week and has a blast doing it. She brings that same passion and care to every senior and family photo session. With Lindsay Bates, every session is fun, relaxed, and all about you. From stunning senior portraits to timeless family photos, you'll have images that you'll treasure for a lifetime. Book your session today, and let's create memories you'll be proud to share. Hang on your walls and pass down for generations. Text Lindsay at 512-826-5352.
Welcome to Taco Palenque, where the magic happens at this very moment. And especially for you. We know fresh food simply tastes better. That's why we start cooking your meal at the exact moment you place your order. For us, your order is not just another number. It's as unique and special as you are. Enjoy your meal. Taco Palenque, food in real time.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back. Episode 3 of Timberwolf Night in America for 2025. Live from Taco Palenque here in the middle of American suburbia. It's Brad, Josh, and Cecil dealing the cards. Les Clary, our QA here on the Vype Live Network tonight. At long last, for the first time since 2023, wish we had a drum roll. It's trivia time. Tonight we're going to play a game that we first played in 22 here on TNA. It's called Josh Willard, Right or Wrong.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to split the running backs and their coach into two teams. I think we did that earlier. Is it going to be Lucas and Jaime, right? All right. Why don't you two switch places? Yeah. And so it's Cameron and Trey versus Lucas and Jaime. All right. I'm going to ask football rules trivia questions of the Willard of Oz here. And then we'll give the two teams each a chance to either agree with his answer if they think he's right or disagree if they think he's wrong. Now, be careful.
I just want to cheat right now.
There are 2 points at which we might trip you up.
I can't.
Pay close attention to the wording of the question because it might get involved, maybe a little confusing. Also, Josh can be pretty convincing in purposefully and confidently issuing a wrong answer just to throw you off. So our teams are set. We'll just go left or right. We'll do what's a name for your team? The Blithering Idiots or something. Whatever. Come up with something. The shorties, and what are you guys going to be?
The dogs.
The dreads. Shorties and dreads. Shorties and dreads. So shorties, Jaime and Lucas, and dreads are Graham and Hill. All right. Let me now. You can't look. At
I'm not going to look.
Yeah, look.
You have beautiful eyes, Bolschel.
I'm
divorced.
This way.
What's happening here?
I might see it accidentally, so I'm going to turn it away this way a little bit. Okay.
There we go.
Here we go. First question. Okay, pay close attention. Here we go. What is it? What is it?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. All right. One that we're glad didn't get on the air, maybe? Okay. First question, and Josh Willard, right or wrong?
All right.
So, Josh, there's a penalty for a receiver catching a pass in the end zone during a 2-point try where that receiver had gone out of bounds and was the first offensive player to touch the ball after he came back into the field of play. So what is the mark-off? What's the penalty?
Well, normally, in the if it's not an extra point or
this is an extra point attempt.
So in
going for two.
In this case, it's no good and no retry.
Okay, it's no good, no retry. Plays over. All right. What was your name again? Jaime and Luke.
The shorties.
The shorties. Okay. Oh, grab the mic there.
So you're asking if it's no good, no retry?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what he's saying. Do you agree with that? Is that right or is that wrong?
I'm going to say disagree.
Okay, what do you guys? You disagree or agree? Hand that to Trey.
On a 2-point play?
2-point play. Say again? Yeah, is a penalty for a receiver catching a pass in the end zone on a 2-point conversion. Looks successful, but the penalty is he went out of bounds and then came back in as the first offensive player to touch the ball. That's a penalty. The question is, what's the assessment? What's the mark-off? What do they do with that penalty? He says, no. What is the mark-off? It's a penalty.
Like I'm saying, it's no good, and they're not allowed to retry.
The result of the penalty is it's no good. The try is over.
Yeah, no good. I would say no good. No good, no retry. Yeah.
So you're agreeing with him?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You disagreed? You agreed?
I'm agreeing with that.
You already played your card, man.
No take-backs. No take-backs.
We didn't collaborate yet.
Yeah, that's on you. No take-backs. Point for these guys. Josh was right.
And the reason is because of its
score. That's 1-0.
It's a loss of down.
Yeah. The play's over. Right.
But since there's
no more downs.
Right.
Josh has got it exactly right. Okay. Here's the next one. As we touched upon in that first question, it's definitely illegal for a player to go out of bounds and be the first player on his team to touch the ball after he comes back inbounds. But what if he was pushed out of bounds by the other team?
What if he was pushed by the other team?
Pushed out of bounds. Didn't go out on his own. He was pushed out of bounds by the other team.
Then it's no good, but they get to retry.
No good, but they get to retry. Do you agree with that being right, or is that wrong? So what is it? Do you? No, oh, okay. Yeah, they can go first this time. Trey and Cameron.
So they're pushed out, and they. Okay.
He was pushed out of bounds. It's the same basic thing
I
as
think
the
I
lap
messed
before,
that one up.
but he was pushed out of bounds. Didn't go out on his own. Is that legal or not?
Right.
I think you can be pushed out, and if they come back in and they catch the ball, it's good.
Right.
So what did he say? Are you agreeing with him or disagreeing?
I said no good, but they get to retry.
I'm saying it's good.
Okay, so you disagree with him.
Yes, sir. Disagree.
Okay. And
Yeah, we disagree.
All right, guys, cool it. All right.
it's good to disagree because he had it half right but half wrong. It is still illegal, and it's still done.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Wow.
no good. Even if they push you out, you're out.
Huh.
That doesn't have any bearing on
Because that
it.
happened in the Bills-Ravens game
Yeah.
on Sunday.
And you don't get to do it again. Being pushed out in that situation is still illegal
That's the
touching.
only reason I knew that.
Right.
So they both get a point here. Both
Yes.
teams get a point.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Dreads are leading the shorties 2-1.
Okay, there you go. All right, next question.
Yeah.
When exactly, Josh, does the clock stop when a pass is thrown that lands out of bounds? When it crosses over the out of bounds line, When it touches the ground out of bounds, or when it touches something that's out of the field of play out of bounds? When does the clock stop on that kind of a pass?
I would say when it touches the ground or any object.
All right, do you all agree with that? Yeah, your turn to go first, Jaime.
Yeah,
Well, this is an incomplete pass, yeah.
Yeah, we agree with this. Yeah.
You agree and you think he's right, okay? You guys?
Agree. We agree.
Everybody gets a point. That is correct.
Go back to the Big 12 championship game between
That's
Nebraska
exactly
and
right.
Texas.
When it's got to touch something, anything. Could be the ground, could be a water cooler. Yeah.
I actually just heard a podcast on the way up here with Ndamukong Suh about that game.
Oh, yeah. He probably still thinks they won.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's an idiot. Okay.
Misunderstood.
Needs to see an optometrist.
He's misunderstood.
Yeah. Okay, next question. If a pass is tipped, can an ineligible offensive player catch the ball?
Yes.
Okay. He says yes. Do you all agree?
Yes, we agree.
And you guys?
Yes, we agree.
Points for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are pretty good. Josh is even doing well.
I appreciate that. Another subtle shot.
He's on you tonight, man.
I know.
Don't ever come late again.
Golly.
Josh doesn't even stink tonight.
Oh, wow.
Okay, here's the next question. Is it legal to tackle a player by his hair?
Yes.
Yes. Agree?
Agree.
Say the two long-haired guys. And
Agreed.
Agree? Everybody gets points again.
That's the Ricky rule, right?
The Ricky rule.
Oh, whoa. Give the mic over here. It happened to you, Cameron?
Somebody tackle you by your hair, Cameron? When was that?
My freshman year.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Wrench your neck or anything? Did it wrench your neck or anything?
No, it just hurt.
Did you have thoughts about cutting it? Did you have?
No.
Okay, cool.
No,
you got to keep it.
Yeah,
you got to keep it.
Okay. All right, Josh. This is a new rule this year.
Okay.
What are the terms reserved for the defense only to call out at the line? These are words that the offense can't use. Only the defense can use these words. There's two of them. I'll give you that hint.
Okay. It's not Omaha.
It's not Omaha.
It's not shift.
Not hut.
Oh, man. Right.
Right.
I actually, I knew this rule change, but I can't think of the words, so I'm going to say what they can say. That's what the question is? Or what
yes.
Okay.
These words only the defense can call out.
Move?
If the offense calls it out, it's a 5-yard penalty on the offense.
They can say move.
Okay.
And they can say
Mama help me.
Now.
Move and now. Okay, Cameron, you guys, you agree with move and now being the two terms reserved for the defense only? Oh, it's their turn. Okay. Yeah, you can keep track of it better than me. So, Lucas, you guys agree or disagree that the two terms are move and now? So you're going to disagree? Oh, we don't have a minute.
Disagree. We're going to disagree with that.
Okay, you guys agree or disagree? Move and now reserved for the defense.
Disagree. We disagree.
Okay. You were right to be thinking what you thought. Move is one of them. The other one is stem.
Oh! I thought I had that, but yeah.
All right, next question.
Hold on. Who got the point there?
Both
of them did. High scoring teams, yeah.
Move and stem. Now. What am I thinking? Now?
What are you thinking now?
What is this, the Now album, Now 58?
Okay, here's the next question.
I used that one in baseball with my kids when they were doing a pickle drill.
Yeah.
That's when you let it fly.
I was deceptive when I was, since we're digressing here, I was deceptive as a softball coach. One of the signals I yelled out to my team was, "Stop it!" Everybody else was confused. It actually meant a certain thing.
I like that.
All right. Next question. Is it legal for a quarterback or any other player to throw a forward pass underhanded?
Yes.
Yes? Agree or disagree?
Agree.
Trey agrees.
Agree.
Agree, correct. It's completely legal. Now this could be a tricky one. Is it illegal for a right-handed quarterback to throw a pass left-handed?
Yes.
He says yes. Agree or disagree? Is it legal for a right-handed quarterback to throw a pass left-handed?
Agree, yes.
Agree legal? What do you think?
Agree.
Agree legal. It is. Patrick Mahomes threw a left-handed touchdown once last year. They grabbed his other hand and he threw a touchdown pass left-handed.
We'll take
All right,
that.
next question. Where is the ball placed down after? Listen to this one. This can get confusing. Where is the ball placed down after a forward fumble that goes out of bounds between the goal lines? In other words, not in the end zone. Where do they put the ball down after a forward fumble that goes out of bounds?
Where the ball goes out of bounds.
Okay, do you agree, or it's your turn, I think, to go first? Is it? Their turn. Agree or disagree? Agree that it goes where the ball went out of bounds. You guys agree or disagree?
Yeah, we agree as well.
You're all wrong.
What?
This is a rule change this year
Oh,
for
wow.
college and high school. Spot of the fumble. So if he fumbles at the 22 and it goes out the 27, it comes back to the 22.
I did not know that. I fell lure. I don't know if that's the right word. I fell victim to Lad McConkey. They had a fumble for the Rams, and he punched it out, and they went to the spot.
All right, here's the next question. When has a passer... What? Oh, yeah. When has a passer thrown an illegal pass based on his position relative to the line of scrimmage? Is it A, when he has touched the line with any part of his body, B, when half or more of his body is over the line, or C, when his entire body is past the line? When has it become an illegal forward pass?
His entire body.
Okay, who's going first? You guys? Do you agree or disagree? Into the mic there, into the mic.
Okay, we're going to disagree with that.
And disagree. Okay? He says it's whenever part of the body's past the line. Agree or disagree?
Oh, we disagree.
Disagree. Everybody's wrong except Josh. Every piece of his body has to be past the line. Yeah, if his toe is touching the line, he can. Yeah, and it has to be something touching the field of play, too. I might want to clarify that. If you're running and you jump in the air and you fly 4 yards past the line before you hit the ground and then throw it, that's still good. Because your last touch was behind the line. Yeah, kind of weird there. All right, next one. All right, now listen to this
free
one.
throw line.
This is some tough wording. Visualize this in your head. On a 1st and 10 play, there's a run by Trey Hill for 23 yards. But an offensive hold is committed 18 yards downfield. What will the down and distance be on the next snap?
Okay.
I'll say it again. On a 1st and 10 play, a run for 23 yards, but an offensive hold is committed 18 yards downfield. What will the down and distance be on the next snap?
What was it? Was 1st and 10?
1st and 10, goes for 23, but at 18, there's a holding penalty.
My man Cecil right now knows how I am with math. I'm seeing the matrix right now in my brain. All right. So I'm saying it's going to be oh, God, this is so hard.
Well, don't tell them you have trouble. They'll just disagree with you.
Oh, yeah,
they know.
I know. It's going to be.
You should have come right out and said, 3rd and 19.
It's going to be 1st and 2.
1st and 2, okay. Who's going first, you guys? He says it's going to be 1st and 2. Here it is again. A 1st and 10 play. There's a run for 23 yards, but an offensive hold is committed 18 yards downfield, so behind the 23-yard gain. What will the down and distance be on the next snap after they mark off for that holding penalty? And he says it'll be 1st and 2.
That doesn't make sense.
So do you agree with him or you not agree with him?
Disagree.
Okay, what about you guys?
We disagree as well.
Josh is right.
Yeah, he can math.
Here's the logic of it. It's a little bit illogical for football equity. Here we go. It's a little bit illogical for football equity. We've said for years that this is the wrong damn thing to do for a holding penalty. Okay, he runs 23 yards downfield, but at 18 yards, the holding penalty. The penalty is 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So he goes back from 18 back to 8 yards from the line, The down goes over. It was first down, but now it's 1st and 2. You gained 8 yards because you committed a holding penalty. That's actually the rule, and it's wrong. It's a wrong thing to do. If they're going to give him that, first of all, they should just penalize it from the line of scrimmage if they're going to do the down over. Make it 1st and 20. Yeah, that's what they should do. If they're going to want to give him some yardage gained before that penalty, they should make the down count and make it 2nd and 2. They could do either one of those, and it's better than what they do. Anyway, interesting little niche.
Are you keeping my points?
All right.
I didn't. Why? Oh man.
That's all right. He's just a foil. Yeah. They're playing.
I think
he's the ball in their game.
90% right now. So you're good.
I think I've missed 2.
I think you've only missed 2.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Next question. Can the center ever be an eligible receiver?
Yes.
Yes. He says yes. Who's up? Center be an eligible receiver.
We're going to agree. We're going to agree with that.
Going to agree with yes? What do you guys?
We're going to agree.
And they're both all right.
Because of like the swinging gate formation.
Yeah. If he's snapping the ball from the end of the line of scrimmage, he's an eligible receiver. Yep. Okay. What's our score, Cecil?
It's tied up right now.
Okay.
8-8.
8-8. Next question.
No?
I don't think they've. I think they're up 1.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me recount.
He's going to recount before I do the next question.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, my bad. It was 9 there, not 8.
Oh.
9-8.
Yeah, 9-8.
All right.
Nah, y'all went with it. Y'all know exactly what the score is.
Okay, here we go. Next question. A man comes in motion, running across the gap between the spread quarterback and his center. Quarterback takes a snap, floats the ball up in the air. The guy crossing in motion, who drops it. What happens?
Incomplete pass.
Agree? Or
Agree.
disagree? Agree? Agree?
We're
Everybody agrees and everybody's right. A lot of offensive questions here from people who play offense. No wonder they're getting it right. All right, last question. Oh, this is an interesting one, too. Dug this one out somewhere. Okay, this is confusing, too, so listen close. Last question. On a try, the defense acquires the ball beyond the goal line, but somehow manages to commit a safety against itself by either going down back in the end zone with the ball or committing a penalty in the end zone. What happens?
On an extra point?
It's a try, yes.
Okay.
But I didn't specify whether it was a kick or for 1 or a snap and play for 2.
Okay. So they get the ball, they cross the goal line, they come back, either commit a penalty or get tackled in the end zone.
The defense does, right.
No good.
No good.
The try is no good.
You guys first?
We're going to agree with that.
Okay, what do you guys think?
We're going to agree as well.
Nobody scores.
What?
This is one of the weirdest rules in football. Here it is. The team that was going for 2 in this case, it could be a field goal for 1, too, doesn't matter. The team that was playing offense on that try gets 1 point.
Really?
Yes. The 1-point safety, it's called. It is so rare. It has never happened in the NFL. It's only happened 3 times in college, the most recent being in the 2013 Fiesta Bowl. Oregon kicked an extra point. Kansas State blocked it, and in the ensuing scramble, committed a penalty in the end zone. Oregon got 1 point.
Wow. I feel like I saw something very similar to this weekend in a college or NFL game. And I had this discussion with my wife because she was like, why is it not 2 points? Because it's a try. Like you get 1.
But even if they were going for 2, if that's a safety by the defense on a try, whether it's for 1 or 2, the offensive team gets 1 point. 1 point, no matter what. So what's our final score? 10-9?
10-9.
10-9.
Dreads win.
Trey Hill, yeah, the Dreads win. Dreads beat the, what are they, the Buzzards? What are you guys?
Shorties.
The Shorties. The Buzzards. All right, well, we're going to get to playing trivia with whatever guests come. We'll play one of our trivia games every week here. All right, time for a preview of Huntsville. Huntsville Hornets pulled off something at the GUP last year that had never happened before. A school with a smaller enrollment than Cedar Park beat the Timberwolves at home. Not only that, but Cedar Park had not lost a home non-district game to a 5A team in 18 years. Now it's our turn to go to their place, and of course, I've got the most important information that you all need for this road trip, so everybody write this down. Very best place for barbecue in Huntsville is Benny J's Smoke Pit, 621 9th Street. Go there early before the game. Benny J's Smoke Pit, 621 9th Street. There you go. All right, they've got a newly rebuilt stadium on their campus, which is on 2821, just about a mile north of Benny J's Smoke Pit.
Wonder if their crowd mic works.
That's what we always run into, isn't it? They are 1-1. They lost the opener to 2-0 and third-ranked 5A Brenham, 34-13, and then they crushed 0-2 6A Bryan, 58-0. Running back Trayshawn Brown already has 287 yards rushing. Sophomore quarterback Zarian Adolphe averages 90 yards on the ground per game. As well, not a lot of aerial success, only averaging 107 passing yards a game. None of their receivers has more than 40 yards total. None of their other running backs has more than 60 yards total. Defense gave up lots of yards and points against a good 5A team in Brenham, but shut out a bad 6A team in Bryant. So, Jaime, from a running back's perspective, what are we going to try to get done against the Hornet defense Friday night?
We're just going to try to do what we do best and just run the ball as best as we can. I mean, we're going to be physical. We're going to stick to our plan, and we're just going to do the best we can and, go out there and play hard.
Sounds to me. Right now, I think that the strength of our offense is the physicality of your running back core. And going with that sounds like a good idea to me. Have you been in on any of the planning from defensive staff, what they've seen that they're worried most about with their offense?
I have not. I know our defense is real confident, and they're going to go out there and do their thing.
Good. Any questions about it, Josh?
No questions. I mean, I think the way that we played in the first half, I think Cedar Park just asserted themselves into that game. Obviously didn't like the way it finished, but at the same time, getting off to a start like that against a really good 6A team, it gives me a lot of confidence, especially on the defensive side. I thought the Black Rain played a great game last week, minus a couple plays there in the second half, but I think the ability for Cedar Park with a run-heavy team, I like that matchup for the Black Rain.
Yeah.
Especially since, we had 3 horses. We're down to 2 horses now. But if somebody gets exhausted, it's not like we got the scuds coming in. I mean, everybody can run the ball on this running back core. It's
our
nice luxury.
Confident
yeah. It's going to be a tough game. This is a good team. They are ranked 8th in the state in 5A. They're in their own home field. We got a long bus ride. I guess we couldn't rent the jet for this one, right?
No, we couldn't rent the jet for this one.
Couldn't rent the jet for this one. So, yeah, we're going to have to get off the bus and be ready to play. And
like Josh said, get nice charters, though. Or you're taking the Yellow Dogs.
Oh. I'm not sure yet.
Oh.
I'm not sure yet. They don't
Cedar
tell me all
Park.
that.
Cedar Park rolls in charters.
We're going to make sure I can take
We're going in charters.
Because that's a difference in hour traveling. A Yellow Dog versus a cruiser bus. Whew. Well, it's going to be a good one. I know we're going to have a lot of Cedar Parkers go there. Those who don't can watch our broadcast. We'll be bringing it to you live. This guy will be doing play-by-play. This guy's technical production like he is tonight and additional commentary, and I'll bring the stats and some even more additional commentary.
You mean I don't have to do the camera, too?
You got it.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Forgot we got a break last week with no camera since that TV station was bringing the video. All right. Any last words before we shut it down?
I mean, this is a great bounce-back week, and it's a good test. You want to play teams when they're at their best, and especially this Huntsville Hornets team coming off a big win like that. They're riding high. So it's a great opportunity to go and just take it right to them, especially in their house. Get some revenge from last year when they came into the GUP and had their way. So look to go out of non-district on a high note. More importantly, just look to learn from this week. Keep fine-tuning as we get ready for the district race because that's where the money's made. So make plans, carpool, have fun with it. Come out to the game, but if you can't, keep it locked on the Vype Live broadcast. We'll be bringing you all this stuff.
Good stuff. No, looking forward to this one, man. Like you said, Josh, great bounce-back game here. I know y'all are probably feeling real hungry, ready to get after it, and look forward to seeing you again on Friday night.
And I think we got to get back to what we normally do. We had one bad quarter in both games, You know, I don't know if you guys realize it, but outside of the second quarter in the opener against Heights, we outscored them. We got beat by however many touchdowns. We actually outscored them if you don't factor in the second quarter. Just had a bad quarter. Outplayed them in the first, third, and fourth. Against Vandy, we're even with them and outplaying them in the first half, those 2 quarters. The fourth quarter was dead even. We lost it in the third, 21-0. We played a good quarter against Westlake, beat those guys. So we just got to get back to doing what we normally do with each quarter of play, which is win it and kind of somehow avoid where the wheels fly off for one quarter.
Yep.
Now, how do you do that? I don't know, or I'd be a rich coach. All right. Once again, the Booster Club sponsors Taco Palenque, Move Smart Pros, Racing Canes, Army Hemp, Moving UPAC, We Plan, Leander, Veterinary Clay, Nally's Donuts. Take over for me. Clint Horman's All City Real Estate, Smooth Operator RN. Should have given you a bigger heads up than that.
Yeah, I wasn't ready
Strive
for that.
Health Services, Texas Realty, Bush's Chicken, Dr. Moan, the ChiroFit Wellness Center, CPYFA, CT Exports, Glow Gal Salon, Sense the Independent Consultant, and Photographer Lindsay Bates. So that's it for our third episode of Timberwolf Night in America for 2025. Friday night, Timberwolves on the road at Huntsville. If you can't be at the stadium, watch our broadcast. Josh with play-by-play Cecil, color commentary, technical production, and camera work, and I'll have stats and additional analysis. Thanks to our guests tonight, Coach Jaime Perez and running back core. Tune in next week when Josh and Cecil and I will host the 2015 State Championship Reunion Show. Quarterback Max Sexton and Jack the Knife, the Grim Reaper, Jack Grimm, both already committed to be here. We're also working on Omar Hauser and that year's defensive coordinator, Brent Britton, and also the Levine sons, Tommy and Tyler, looking to get them here too. So for our QA, Les Clary, for my crewmates, Cecil Kokenauer, Josh Willard, Brad Cohn signing off. You've been listening to Timberwolf Night in America here on the Vype Network.